Chall, was a frustrating day for your boys today, but how pleased are you to get a point at the end of it?
It's always hard straight after. Listen, it's an opportunity passed by. There's a feeling of disappointment in there, which there should be, because, like I say, today was a big opportunity and one that we've passed up, and through our own doing with our first half performance. So we're fortunate enough that we got ourselves in a position where we get another chance. So total focus will be on making sure we take that chance.
As you say, there is another chance. Win next week at Boston, and it does win the league title. Is that a kind of consolation from today's performance and result?
I suppose it's consolation in the fact we know we've got another chance at it, and it's not total disappointment that we're sat in there and it's been taken away from us, if you like. But like I say, I suppose this feeling will hurt for a day or so. But again, you've got to forget about things. Ultimately, like I say, for the first half today, we weren't good enough, and that if you come in at 0-0, potentially you can sort things out, because if we'd have produced what we did second half, just in terms of tempo, we'd have won that game, and then we'd have been sat here having a different conversation. So that's the bigger disappointment. Like I say, we've as a group, we could have affected that more, and it's always a tough one, because and as much as I've been in this situation before. I've been to grounds where people have been league champions and whatever else not, and from a sort of away perspective, you're just trying to sort of go and produce a performance, really. So you could sense there was an air around, not around the ground, certainly around the ground, not in the dressing room, of just turn up here and we win. I knew that'd be far from the case, because they've got an experienced team who have got decent footballers in, who are experienced, getting a little bit old now, and I'm sure the likes of Bosch and people like that won't mind me saying that, but they're good footballers. So to play on a surface like that, they love it. What we had to do was play at a tempo so that they felt it towards the end of the game, and we didn't. Even with, like I say, even with warning and asking us to fly out the traps, we didn't do it. And we looked a nervous team for the first 20 minutes, and we wasted that 20 minutes, and you can't afford to do that, because that then turned into frustration, and when that happens, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. Like I said, if we could have got them in at half time without conceding, you can potentially put things right, or attempt to put things right. We didn't, and like I say, a goal in injury time in each half ultimately decides the outcome of the game.
As you say, the goal came just on stroke of half time, just after Rowe missed a chance as well. What impact on the game did that timing of the goal have, do you feel?
Listen, goals change games whenever they're scored. That goal had potentially been coming. It's not like we hadn't been warnings, and we didn't heed them. We didn't play like a relaxed team. We didn't. You've got to embrace that environment, and we didn't do that first half. And it took a bit of a roasting at half time, if I'm honest, and substitutions to try and change the flow of the game, and that shouldn't be the case. They were, like I say, like any other game, we were totally prepared, knew what they'd do, knew that if we give them time and space, they'd be quite happy to play and get on the ball. And we didn't do the basics. We didn't match runs. We didn't play at a high enough tempo. We didn't close down. We didn't press. And all the I suppose characteristics that got us, or that got us joy this season, and got us a great result at Halifax on Friday, we didn't do. And you can't, whatever league in, you can't waste 45 minutes, because even as an experienced team, they're going to manage the game second half, and like I say, similar to us on Friday, no surprise to see that amount of injury time at the end.
Once again, you bring on Blinkhorn later on, and once again he scores a 97th minute equaliser. His first one, the one against Kidderminster, was a big goal in itself, but could this one be even bigger come the end of the season?
Doing bigger if it was a winner. I suppose in my mind, although other people would have been thinking one win essentially puts you in a position where you're going to be difficult to catch. I always, again, whether it's me, I always would have been happy looking at 4 points rather than 3. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to have 3 today, but that's not the case. And like I say, does it turn out to be an important goal? Who knows? Like I say, hopefully there'll be a more important one come Boston on Saturday. Cheers.
Cheers, Chall.